What's going on, everyone? Welcome back into the studio. Joshua Grove here with another tutorial for us all to learn. Today I have a super fun, challenging trick to get at, and it is called the Wong Tap. This trick was created by Kelvin Wong, player for Sol Kendamas. It's a super sick trick, and we're going to break it down for you right here in this video. So let's get at it. So for this trick, you're going to want to know how to do inward lunar and inward lunar cushion. Back to inward lunar. Those two tricks are going to be extremely helpful for the Wong Tap. So the Wong Tap essentially is where we're going from inward lunar. We're going to flip the Ken in the air, and then we're going to make a tap, like a cushion tap contact with the Tama and the Ken, and that's going to send the Ken into a 180 rotation so that we can land it back into regular lunar. So for this trick, we're going to be learning it from inward lunar, but you can also do this trick from regular lunar and do the exact opposite motion to land it into inward lunar. We'll talk about that a little bit later as well. So the trick itself looks just like this. So as you can see, the Ken flipped in the air. We made contact. It did a rover in the air, a 180, catching it back into lunar, and then finishing it off. So let's break this trick down step by step. So first things first is we're gonna wanna pull our Ken up into inward lunar. And the idea is just like we would do for a cushion inward lunar trick, just like that. We're gonna do that same process, except we're gonna move the Tama on the cushion just slightly over to the right side. You can also do this on the opposite side, the left side. It just comes down to what side is a little bit more comfortable for you to make that cushion tap. And when you make that cushion tap on the outside of the handle, that's gonna send the Ken into a 180 rotation. So I'm gonna be doing this on the right side of the handle. You can also do this on the left side to send it in the opposite direction. When you're focusing on this contact point, really make sure that you're watching the Ken and it's doing a flat spin 180, so it's not corking in the air. The big cup is staying down the entire time. So when you make contact, that big cup should be facing down and it should stay down as it's doing that rotation. You don't want to contact it too early. You don't want to contact it too late. I find that just a little bit beyond the flat point is a perfect time to make contact with that cushion. So it flips around, and then just after it hits that flat point, I'm gonna make that contact point for the cush, and that's gonna send the Ken in the perfect 180 to land into my rover, or land into my lunar. So now that you've practiced the flip and the contact point and where in time of the flip to make that contact point, now it comes down to just tracking the Ken and landing it back in lunar. Really the biggest point of focus is gonna be watching the big cup as it comes around and just focusing your energy on that big cup as it's rotating in time and space. And of course, spotting that landing and using your knees to cushion it all the way in and then finishing it off. Now the same thing applies if we wanna do this trick from regular lunar. So if I wanna do this trick from regular lunar, it's the same thing except I'm flipping the Ken inward and I'm making contact on the outside of the handle in the same exact spot that I would from the other position. Except instead of catching it in regular lunar, we're gonna be catching it into inward lunar. And you can practice this the same exact way of just starting in lunar, flipping, and making contact, and just watching how it's rotating in the air. Don't focus so much on trying to catch it in lunar yet, or in inward lunar. Just watch how it's rotating in the air. The more you get that practice, the more you're gonna start to recognize how to catch it into inward lunar. So there you have it. Those are the basic fundamentals for learning the Wong Tap. Break it down, and before you know it, you'll be landing this super fun trick coined by the man himself, Kelvin Wong. Shout out Mr. Wong over at Sol Kendamas for this awesome trick. I hope you had fun with this tutorial. Make sure that you click that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Let us know what other tutorials you would like us to see in the future, and we will see you next time in the studio.
What up, everybody? Thanks for checking out that video. If you like what you just watched, make sure you go hit that subscribe button, and make sure you go punch that shop button and get yourself a new Dama. We have tons of other videos for you to watch, so make sure you go check them out. See you next time.